we just built a new shop. Power's run, everything's done, and I'm trying to get internet. Our wireless extender doesn't quite reach out there, even though this is the wall facing the shop. So after doing some research online, I decided to go the powerline internet route, which sends internet through your power line. So one will be plugged in beside my router upstairs and plugged in via Ethernet. And on the other end will be the other one plugged in the shop, and then that into a router, so I can have wireless internet out there. So into my router, or out of my router, is going into the power line internet. It's sending power or internet through my power line, the plugs. This is my breaker going to the shop outside. They say don't plug it into a power strip. It's not recommended, at least. So I was wondering if it is going to go through these two breakers, this breaker and then the box out in the shop. We'll see. I'm going to plug this receiver end, you could say, straight into an outlet. When I plugged it in, it got what it needed and said power and internet through the power, but it's after like 60 seconds it turned itself off, and then it would blink every like 30 seconds. So I'm like, crap, and the one upstairs didn't do that. I didn't know if this one was defective or what, if it was losing power. So long story short, after looking at the user manual, which was kind of hard to find online, it says that if it doesn't detect an Ethernet connection as well, like into your computer or whatever you're going into, it goes into standby power mode. So I was happy to hear that, and that's what I needed to know. So I'm going to plug it into the computer out here before I try the whole Wi-Fi router, and I'm going to see if it's sending internet straight to the computer, because luckily this computer still has an Ethernet input. So this thing's been on for longer than 60 seconds, and it is not doing the blinking power, which means it didn't go into standby mode, so that's good. That's because I have the Ethernet cable plugged in. Now, my computer already recognized it because it switched itself off of the crappy Wi-Fi signal I had, and it wasn't picking up internet out here. It was very intermittent. So now it's detecting I have a plug-in for the internet. So now now that I know that works, and that it's staying on and there's not a defective box, I'm gonna try the internet just to see, but it should be good. Let's see. Alright, let's click on this. Well, that was quick. Sweet. So I got internet, and now I'm going to try to go ahead and plug in the router and configure that on this router website. And I hooked up the router, and just like that, we got blazing fast 5G Wi-Fi in the shop. Just be sure to change the default password. If you're curious what we're going to be making here, you should subscribe. There's going to be a lot more to come from this channel. Making Recovery is a brand new project dedicating to help those of us who have struggled from addiction and are in recovery find that new thing that makes us happy, keeps us busy, and our mind off of drugs. There's going to be a lot more to come.